Oh my goodness. Thanks.
Hey guys, we're out at Sand Canyon Country Club. I am Coach Aimee.
And I'm Coach Sky.
We're jumping into each other's worlds, and I'm actually learning tennis from Coach Sky, and I'll be teaching him how to golf. So how long have you been golfing?
I think around 5 years now. I started right before COVID. I actually stopped for about a year after playing 3 months because I had a stress fracture in my rib cage.
From golf?
Yeah, because I was swinging just like no flow, no rhythm, just trying to muscle the ball and trying to make it go super far.
It's actually a very common injury, especially if you are like muscling with the arms. But I wasn't expecting that from a tennis pro. I thought you'd have that rotation down.
No. I think even when I was playing, I was more technical, and I had to practice. I didn't really have natural talent, I think. So I needed to put a lot of time into it.
What would you like to learn from me today?
When I started playing, my stroke looked horrible. I mean, right now it's okay.
I saw your swing on your Instagram. I was like, his swing is really good.
No. It's just...
You self-taught yourself?
Yes, I never took a lesson before.
What?
It was all your videos and some videos on YouTube. The backswing is too fast, I feel like.
Tempo-wise,
The tempo is too fast, so I wanted to learn the correct tempo on a swing.
So are you having issues with your irons or drives?
More with drivers.
Drivers, okay.
But both are pretty fast.
Okay.
I could read the green pretty well.
Okay.
So putting's okay, but I have no fundamentals, no basics at all.
Putting fundamentals.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds great. So should we start with the long game?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
I'll have you hit some 7 irons, work on some stuff, and then move on to your driver. So show me.
My usual swing?
Yes. I know you've had several injuries, but do any of them bother you during swing?
No, not at all.
Or any
Nothing.
Range of motion restrictions?
No.
Nothing?
My rib's fine now too.
So glad. Okay. Swing looks so good.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Lies.
Huh?
No, I'm just kidding.
How far do you hit your 7?
Usually 160.
Okay. You don't top or hit it flat as much? It's more directional?
No, it's just directional.
Okay, all right, let's just take a quick look.
Yeah.
So posture looks good, obviously, because you're an athlete. This is your swing plane, where your hands started, where your hips started, and where your head started. Swing plane's pretty clean. You do take it inside a little bit. That's not that big of a issue. Your hands are a little bit more inside than where we want it. We want it either the middle of the chest or right chest. You're a little bit on your armpit. You're right-handed, right?
Yeah.
And then your backswing is a little low, huh?
I have no idea.
Yeah. You stay really nicely in the angles. Are you comfortable with your grip?
When I first started, I didn't know how to hold it. Because tennis, it has ridges.
Right.
So it's much easier for me to know where it is. But this is just all round and nothing, so I had tough time. Now I'm okay though.
Okay.
It's more comfortable now.
I think I might have to adjust your grip a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep, I think it's affecting your hinge and your contact. So outer edges of your thighs, where your hand started, where your head started. So the biggest thing that stood out was you sway. So in the backswing, if I draw lines on the edges of my thighs, I should be maintaining.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I shouldn't sway at all?
Center turn, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like a center turn and then shifting to the left before impact. But because you're swaying, you're actually getting into outer edge of your right foot, which makes it really difficult to get to the left. You get stuck back here. If you're back here, now the face angle orientation is going to be like left, right, hitting left and right misses.
Yeah. Can I explain to you why I'm trying to go back though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so because when I first started playing, my swing looked like this. Because I was playing tennis, all my weight was going forward and not staying back at all. So that's what I was trying to fix. So that's why I think I'm trying to stay on the back foot.
Okay, so classical style swing, we used to learn to shift into the right foot and then to the left.
Okay.
Even longest hitter champions, they move into the right a lot and move a lot to the left.
Kind of like baseball.
Yeah. For distance. But nowadays, you know, the swing spin change has changed a lot. Modern swing, you're coiling more centered, and then you're attacking the ball more.
Okay.
Yeah, and that gives you less error because you're coming back to the ball more consistently.
Right, and you're still.
Yeah, and because you're shifting this way, that really interferes with your hip turn too, your coil.
I see.
Yeah, also you're losing the balance into the outer edge of the foot. Okay, so I think it'd be great if we can learn to coil a little more center. At impact, there's a little scooping, right? At impact, this line that I draw on the outer edge of left thigh, at impact, the line should be almost inner thigh here.
Okay, so
yeah, but you're barely kind of back to it because you went off center.
Yeah, and also I'm trying not to go forward actually. Because I always stood up too fast.
Yeah. I noticed with a lot of tennis players,
do that a lot.
because you guys create a lot of power with extension, right?
Yeah.
But golfers, we have to be in this angle. So I noticed a lot of tennis players tend to early extend.
Yeah, and their finish is horrible. That's why I try to fix my swing, because we go like that.
Yeah. Very similar finish.
Yeah. Another thing that I was trying to do is, because I was slicing so much, I didn't know how to fix it.
Yeah.
So when I was playing, I like when I was watching a lot of YouTube, this angle was very important, but every time I do that, it would just slice the ball completely.
Yeah.
So I started.
And then you started squaring it up, and then that's when probably the casting came into play. So once you work on your lag and you exaggerate it, you will hit it to the right, and then you have to work on the release.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably was missing that next step.
Is it the grip though? Because I always thought maybe the grip was wrong, and if that looks right, but maybe I have to close it more, or.
So when you're swinging, how much of each hand do you feel like you're using? If you had to rate into percentage.
I think I'm using more of the left.
Like how much? Like roughly?
Maybe 70 to 80, 20.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
So we want to ideally use in 50-50.
Okay.
Classical way of swinging was like 100% with the left.
Right. Like
but nowadays,
I saw this.
Yeah. Nowadays we use a lot of the right too.
For tennis, when we're hitting two-handed backhands, traditional method was all left arm.
Oh.
And they still think it's left arm, but it's really not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's actually 50-50.
Oh, nice.
Depends on what part of the stage your swing is at.
Wow, so very similar in a lot of ways. So I'm going to have to get your fingers in the right placement so you can have them in 50-50 position. Right now, your right hand is really not doing anything. So you can't hinge, you can't set, you can't release.
Right.
So we'll do that, and then we'll work on your center coil and weight shift.
Okay.
Can I draw on your hand?
Yeah.
1, 2, then X.
X.
And the dot. Pretend this is a clock. So this is 12 o'clock.
Right.
Okay? So 1 and 2 goes on 12 o'clock. X goes at 3:30. And then, the dot right here next to the nail goes 11:30. Yep. So you're pinching. And then you're relaxing your whole entire right hand.
Okay, that feels so much better.
Yeah. You are a little bit palmsy in the left hand. We use a lot of wrist snap. So more in the fingers.
That's better.
Yeah. If my foot is the ball, you're gonna go ahead and go into impact push. This X is what compresses the ball and supports the back of the club for all twisting around.
Okay.
Yep. So this is very important. So at the top, you obviously have to go into setting the club here. So you can just leave it in the set position and your whole body just drags it into lag, and then you release with this guy.
Okay.
Yep. So let's just hit some, getting used to the new grip.
Okay. Oh, that feels much better.
Feels different, right?
Yeah,
Sounded like compression right there.
Yeah, it feels so odd because it feels so uncontrolled, different from tennis.
Oh, because you use all in fingers and all wristy.
All of it has to be on there.
Yeah, very different. You just have to be careful with the right hand. You had pressure in the joint. Then it tightens up your whole arm, and then you hit it like that. It has to be in the dot.
Just the dot.
Yeah.
아 진짜 여기로만 해야 되는구나.
Nice.
Just the.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Nice adjustment.
Wow.
How do you do that?
Wow, I got the feel.
An athlete. Gets it just like that.
I think to explain it, I think I let the club do the work. That's what it felt like.
And because you had the grip in the right position in your fingers, you're able to relax your pressure in the arm.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're able to let the club do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really good. Nice.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
feel
so
the
much
compression
straighter.
in the X.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're hitting it.
Because I mean, it feels like overall I've lost control of the club.
Yeah.
But during the swing, it feels much better because I'm supporting it here.
Yeah, yeah, because the club's traveling that way.
Yeah.
If you have a little bit of support with your trail hand, it's going to make the hit solid,
Yeah.
and the face will be more square.
Right, okay.
Yeah. It's awesome.
I understand.
Do you want to move on to your coil?
Yeah.
Center coil?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, pushing back, is to make your pelvis and left shoulder turn that way.